Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ezinne Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So, your girl has been, she's not been around for a while. So I'm going to tell you guys all the things that has been happening because I am so many gist. Okay, so I have to start with the Friday night splash. Yeah, Friday night party stroke splash that was spearheaded by Diane. Yes, it was more like a pool or jacuzzi party. It all went well. Biggie even helped. Before that they had the they had the Airtel challenge and Team White won. I talked about it in my previous video. I don't know if I did. So Friday they had the party. It wasn't as late as I thought it would, but Biggie helped. He brought in barbecue. There was asun, there was roasted plantain, there were fish, there were turkey. These guys are eating. Like this season of Big Brother, they are balling, I'm telling you. So at the end of the day, Mercy wasn't happy with Ike and Tacha and Mike because Ike was talking with Tacha and Tacha and Mike did not come into the jacuzzi or the pool. In fact, they were just eating and they were not really part of the party. Elo and Diane had a little misunderstanding because of Diane's crush, which she repeatedly mentions, and Elo has trust issues. If he's acting, I think Ella is acting, but let's just see how it goes. So Saturday came, they had what's the name of that? Travel Better Challenge. Team Lagos, which comprises of Fraud, Khafi, and Mercy, won 1 million. Team New York, which comprises of Elo, Diane, Mike, and Ike, won 1 million naira. The party was very late. DJ Sparrow came through. Yes, DJ Sparrow came through. And the outfits were beautiful. They had this Caribbean summer feel kind of thingy that they had. And it was very nice. Okay, back to the real thing. Now, Shay and Tacha's part has intense. Like, before the eviction show, I saw Shay talking to Diane about kind of wanting to sue Tacha for defamation of character, that Tacha called him a drunk. Now, this isn't recent. She called him a drunk last Sunday, that Tacha called him a drunk and that he might sue her, but then if he sues her, how much is he gonna get? But then I'm asking this guy, is he bipolar? Like, does he have problems? Because seriously, if you're gonna come for me for this, I will answer you all squarely, because there are some things I don't take. Now, you getting angry because somebody called you a drunk last Sunday, and you called her all sorts of names. You called her a whore. You called her different kinds of names. You even went on to insult another housemate. You even insulted Mercy. And then those people are not even thinking of that, and you are still carrying it in your mind. Sorry for all Shay fans. I used to like Shay, but right now I don't think I really do. I like him, but the character he's portraying now, I really don't like it. I'm not saying anybody is innocent, but I just don't like people that keep grudges. Like, it's been 1 week, and they are still, talking about it. Anyways, the eviction show came. Wow, that's all I can say. Like, everywhere was so intense, because I told you guys this has got to be one of the toughest eviction shows, and I guess the organizers, they know, because I'll tell you why I kind of figured out they know. Yes, because some of the things that happened during this eviction show, at the end of the day, it was just one person that got evicted. CDQ performed, it was great. Then Ibuka went back to the house. Then he asked Mike about happiness, because they had a life coach that came in and talked to them about happiness and all that earlier this week. He asked Mike what makes him happy and all that, what he's learned from the life coach. He now asked Ike about the Bet Niger coins, and Ike was sly about it. He now asked Ike, who a lot of people say, why do I call him Ike? Well, Ike, yes. He now asked him about people saving money to buy what's that thing called? Immunity. Yeah. Oh, he now said he doesn't really know about it, but a lot of people might want to. He now asked Cindy how she felt being the head of house, knowing that a lot of people complain that being a head of house in that place might just be is just equivalent to being a house help. And so they were like, no, we are here, we are just eating and drinking. I said, okay, why won't you be eating and drinking? That's what you like. Anyways, he asked Elos, and funny enough, nobody actually called Elozanam's name in last week's nominations. Wow. I've forgotten the question he asked him, but it was in the line like to make everybody understand that Elozanam has been quite very comfortable. And he also asked Elozanam to mention 5 people that he would name his ideal group. He now said himself, Venita, who else? NK, Ike, and Sheyi. That's what he said. I said, okay. Who else was asked a question? I think, Khafi was asked a question about, people saying that she's two-faced, that there seems to be like 2 eras to her, the during Gedoni era and the post-Gedoni era. And she was like, well, it's just like at that point when Gedoni left, she realized she's got to be strong because of the, she now related it to the, last week, there's an adage that Ebuka gives. In fact, every week he gives them an adage. So last week he said that the same water way boil egg. Now the same water way make egg boil. Oh goodness, guys. Okay, he said now the same water way make egg hard. Now he make yam soft. So because of that, she realized she got to toughen up. So after all the suspense, now with the time we were waiting for came. That Joe that is never smiling now came and gave Ebuka the card. So we were now waiting. Who is going out? Who is coming home? Who is going out? Who is coming home? Ha! So Ebuka now came. Now frowned his face like this, as if somebody slapped him in the dream. So he was not like, well, all nominated housemates, stand up. Everybody now stood. I'm sure if there was a knife, like if you used knife, you could cut through the whole atmosphere. Like it was the intense, the high blood pressure. I could see everybody's heart doing kukum. Even some viewers said, even my own. Yeah, so because at this point, none of those people really, I like all of them to a certain extent. I was like, it wasn't an easy one for me to predict, even though I still got the right prediction. Everybody was just, if you see my sister was like, I wanted to talk. She was like, please, off this TV. I'm like, off TV, because of what? People that have already made decision. Anyways, so, everybody stood. Sheyi stood. Tacha stood. Mike stood. Khafi stood. Now I said, Sheyi. I'm like, hey, God, is Sheyi going home? Is Sheyi going home? Hey, Chineke mo. Then I said, you have been saved. Sheyi, everybody was not, how they usually do, hey, Sheyi was not feeling himself like Omo Babalowo, Omo Awolowo, abi? Yeah, he was not feeling himself. Ebuka now went off again, went for a commercial break and all that, watched their highlights and everything. He now came back again. Well, all nominated housemates, please stand. Then I stood and I said, Tacha! Hey, the way Ebuka God did it, Tacha. I say, God of Tacha, where are you? Oh, are you going to let your daughter go like this? Imagine the shame. Imagine the laugh. Imagine the people who have said, hey, they will be laughing at her. Hey, I say, if not for anything, at least I don't want people to laugh at this baby. I don't want people, me, the kind of person I am. I don't like it when, even though sometimes she caused it too, but I really don't like it when everybody's against one person. Really, it's not my thing. At least you're human too. Yeah. So he now said it. Tacha was not, I know she was tense, but even though she was trying to brush it off, be hard girl, but a vision. But, well, at the end of the day, you've been saved. Tacha was not like, no leave, no transfer. No leave, no transfer. I full ground. I don't go nowhere. If you see Sheyi's face was like somebody when they slap or trip. All of them, the missus started singing, there is fire on the mountain, run. Missus was like, Tacha, let me borrow you a song. Oh, happy day, oh, happy, oh God. Let these people not. Anyways, that was it. That was what the drama that has been going on, though. So Ebukana came back again and said, Khafi, you've been evicted. I was like, Kai, oh my goodness. A cup of coffee has just left the building, like a whole energy has just left. Then when Khafi was now interviewed, Ebukana said, okay, you know what, let's show you the people that actually, do you know anybody that you feel that kind of like put you up for possible eviction? You know, said, I'm sure Sheyi did. I'm kind of sure Mercy did. Them kind of show that, and I saw Ike. She was like, "Oh my god!" I wish I could just put the shock on her face when she found out that Ike was one of the people that put her off for possible eviction. You're like, "Boy, he was my boy." I'm like, "Babe, this is Nigeria. They are looking for 60 million. Nobody is your boy." She was not asked about Get Done. He said, "I love Get Done." That's what she said. I love Get Done. That girl is so sweet, you know, and kind of naive too. She was asked about Marshall. I said, I like Marshall. I'm not gonna friend zone him or say he's my brother, but I really like him. I'm cool with him. Asked about Venita. She said, on a normal day, she and Venita could have been friends, but it doesn't happen. Asked about Sheyi. She said, oh, well, at that point, Sheyi nominated her. Both of them were not cool, but they are cool now. So she was a whole lot of energy. I've never seen anybody evicted from the Big Brother house with so much energy. Like, that girl is an energy on her own. She's a power generator. A cup of coffee, whatever it is you are taking, please come and give me. I need a cup of it. Well, the positivity, like, this has got to be the best interview for an evicted housemate. Seriously, she wasn't even acting as if she was evicted. Wow. Everybody loved her. She was busy greeting the fans. I loved her. I didn't even feel, initially when she was evicted, I felt sad, but because I kind of knew she was going to be evicted. But, you know, when she came out, her energy. Look, if all these brands don't sign Khafi, I don't know what you people are looking for. Like, this is it. This is the real deal. Energy, positivity. She's Gedoni cannot miss this one. If he misses it, well, anyways. So she was asked, she was asked who she thought would win. She said Tasha. I'm like, okay, the catcher girls are doing it for me again, which is really, really cool. So Ebuka went back to the house and, well, said, Mike, you're free. You are saved. And then the shouting continues. The shouting, this one was shouting, Aries, this one was shouting, no leave, no transfer. She was shouting, they were shouting. And at the end of the day, she was now ranting to Diane that he doesn't understand why Tacha was shouting, no leave, no transfer. What? That this week is gonna be this. I'm like, okay, continue. So Ebukana told us there's not going to be any evictions on Sunday. Yes, coming Sunday, no evictions. But there's going to be a surprise in the veto power. So I said, okay, should I do this video now or should I not do this video now? I said, no, I'll wait and see everything that's going to be happening in veto power challenge. Then I'll come and download it to all of you. So when they went there, people now told them, there's not going to be like this normal veto power thing they're going to be doing. There's a box there and you people will pick a number, which they did. And then I told them that whatever, like 1 to 10, the first, no one with number 1 will go, number 2, number 3 will pick a picture. So they will keep picking that picture every day for 6 days. Now at the end of the day, the person with the picture that is in that box will be the ultimate veto power holder, meaning that person has already been immune to the last week. Do you guys understand? Yes. And the box was there. It was handed over to the head of house that they should make sure at every point in time they have to be with that box. Are they going to the party? They must go with that box. Are they going to the arena? They must go with that box. Exercise, the box. Whatever you are doing, the box must never be out of sight. That if in any way or any form something happens to that box, or that box will now disappear, all of them will serve punishment. There will be consequence. Now, do you know what I think? I think Big Brother is trying to be Big Brother, smart. That's what I think. That's my opinion. I'm not saying that's what Big Brother is doing. I think Big Brother might make one of the ninjas steal that box when they are being careless. And you know what? And when one of the ninjas steal that box, as a punishment, all of them will now be up for possible eviction. Knowing that this week nobody will actually be evicted, that means they just have 2 more weeks aside from this week. That we have 3 weeks to the end of the game. That is, if nobody is going to be evicted this week, that means the 2 weeks, the next week, all of them will be up for eviction before the final week, because really there are 10 and we only need 5 people for the final. So 5 people are going to go home 1 week. Hey, and that's going to happen only if all of them are being put up. Yes. So guys, that is my theory. I don't know what Biggie is planned, but that is my own theory. That is not the only thing that happened tonight. No, sir. That is not the only thing that happened tonight. Well, Big Brother now said he has another issue, a pending issue he wants to address. At that point, Big Brother started playing that drum. When I heard that drum, my mind caught because that drum was different from the normal soundtrack we normally hear. The thing was more like people that are ready to go and do sacrifice. You know, in African Magic Epic, when they are doing Nollywood films, when they're about to take somebody to the shrine to sacrifice that person, that's, soundtrack. I was like, hey, what has Biggie come to do again? No, what is this? What is this? The Big Brother was not like, all strikes, all warnings has thereby been cancelled. All to ensure a level playing ground for everybody. All strikes, all warnings has been cancelled, and all has been forgiven. You could see Tacha and Ike. I think this is the best day for them. This is the best night for them. They were just shouting because Tacha has 2 strikes, Ike has 2 strikes, and Mashallah has 1 strike. Mercy has I think a strike and also a warning. They were so excited. I think the most excited was Ike and Tacha. They were so excited. Now, people that are saying I'm ready to give them 3rd strike. How market? You want to give somebody a 3rd strike? Anyways, I'm just happy because had it been there was still the strikes, people will try to do something to make another person get a 3rd strike. Big Brother sees everything, he hears everything, so he had to answer people, whatever English that one is. Anyways, so the way you guys voted, the way everybody voted came out. Tacha topped the list, yes, with 28 point something, followed by Mike. Now imagine if they had evicted 2 people. It would have been Sheyi and Khafi. Now when that thing came up in the screen, my sister was very pissed. She was like, I thought it's 2 people. I'm like, I know it's gonna be just 1 person, because 1 person left last week and now 1 person left this week, and which was Khafi. Now the funny thing is, Sheyi was in the house saying that that Tacha just that had it been it was 2 people that left, that Tacha would have left. I'm like, brother, take it easy, because this table you are shaking, you are sitting on top of it, you are sitting comfortably on top of it. Just go and thank the God of Big Brother that he decided to touch Big Brother and decided to say just Khafi will go, because had it been Big Brother say now 2 people go come out, I go just they look you. So guys, really, I think this has got to be one of the most intense, dramatic, even funny, eviction night. It has all the whole pepper from every side. So let's see how this week is going to go. They're still looking forward to the nominations, but unknown to them, nobody's actually going to go. I love his spiritual powers. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being part of my channel. And yeah, they're even planning to go watch a movie. They are planning to contribute money to watch a movie. Let's see how that turns out too. Anyways, and about this theme thing, Enigma and Legends, do you think it will continue? Because I don't understand how 7 will be against 3. Let's see how that will go. Let's see what Big Brother has up his sleeves, because Big Brother, you can never really predict. So guys, thank you so much for being part of my channel. I don't talk, my mouth don't did. My mouth they pay me. Anyways, thank you so much for being part of my channel, for all the comments, for all the love, the likes. I see them. The dislikes, I see them too. Thank you so much, guys. And please don't forget to click on the notification bell if you've not already done so. That will enable you get notifications whenever my video I post any video. So I don't know when I'm actually going to post this one. This one network is dancing at Willow and Makosa all together. Well, it's all good, guys. Thank you so much for being part of my channel. Good night. Or if you see this video in the morning, well, good morning. Or if you see it in the afternoon, good afternoon. Or if you see it in the evening, good evening.